Now, so what about the drum set? What about practicing with the drumsticks? I I will teach you how to use the drumsticks if you want. I'll make a video about it soon, but I do not recommend playing with sticks. Why? The benefits are not the same. The playing with your hands, the benefits are much greater. First off, playing with a stick, the technique is a lot more complicated. I'm not going to teach you drums with poor technique. So like it's going to take you like 20, 30 hours to get the technique down with the drumstick. And most people do not have the discipline for that. They want to go do the other stuff. They want to go have fun right away. And that's why they all suck. Because they never learn the technique because they're impatient. And so there's a much bigger learning curve and the benefits are less because I'll be anxious and I'll go play a drum set and I can still be anxious after. I play a hand drum and I feel way better after playing the hand drum because my hands are actually touching the drum. They're actually hitting the drum. I can feel it, and it's a whole body workout, using your whole arm and your shoulder and everything when you're hitting it. A drumstick, all you're doing is the wrist. The drumstick is all about the wrist and fingers. The hand drum, you're using your whole arm. So if you're playing with your whole arm with the drumstick, you're playing wrong. But if you're playing your whole arm with the hand drum, that's good. Yeah, so you can use your wrist sometimes with the hand drum, but it's way more physically demanding to play a hand drum than a drum set. And here's the thing. It's a lot easier to sound terrible in a drum set than a hand drum because it's so much more technical, so much more precise for a drum set. Every mistake you make is so much more obvious on a drum set, and it takes a lot longer to get good at a drum set. And so I recommend just drumming on the lap, drumming on a hand drum. You want to learn the drumsticks? You want to learn the drumsticks? I'll teach you. It's going to be a lot more work, though. And I think it's less rewarding, to be honest. And but you want to do it? I will teach you. Sure, I will teach you. But the priority here is hand drums because I think it's a lot more healthy. And hand drums bring people together. Drum set, you're going to play the drum set at the park. You have to put your whole drum set in the car. And you have to carry that thing or use a wagon. And so much work. And you set up the drum set at the park. Like, people are going to be like, who's this guy bringing his whole drum set to the park? It's like he owns the place. I haven't been kicked out of playing a drum set out of the park, but sometimes it's like a weird vibe, like bringing a whole drum set to the park. A hand drum is much more respectful. It's not like I'm occupying space. I can pick it up and move. I can leave whenever I want. A drum set, like I can't play my drums at my mom's. Like I could, but I don't want to. So playing at a park, it's inconvenient. The hand drum, it's easy to practice. I can play anywhere, and it's not a pain to set up or walk away with. And the hand drum is way cheaper. My hand drum is $160 and it's amazing. So a drum set, you're gonna get a good drum set. You're gonna spend like $1,000. So it's easier to start. It's easier to learn, and the drum set's made of plastic. The heads are made of plastic. You're playing on plastic. Sure, the plastic drum heads can still produce positive experiences, but the thing is, there's something that's healing about like a natural. This is goat skin or calf skin. Just the real animal skin on the drum. It's more natural. It's more real. The frequencies that come off of it, like you want to call it spiritual or you want to call it whatever. It's not just only spiritual because it's like you can measure these things. Like you put the frequency, like you record it and put it in a computer and you look at it. It's like more harmonious and stuff, I would assume. And the drum is made of wood. I know drum sets are made of wood usually, but it's just so much more connecting to play with the hands than a drumstick. So I'll leave it at that. And yeah. Hand drums bring people together, and they are healthier for you to play and more affordable, easier to get into.